Hello and welcome, my friends. It's Rob here again from eXplorminate here with Galactic Civilizations 4 again. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to make any more videos for the 0.65 alpha in time for them to release the 0.70 alpha, which is insane. They gave it to us right before the holidays here, and the reason I wasn't able to make any videos is because I got COVID and I was coughing a bunch. Other than that, my symptoms were pretty mild, but I was just coughing a lot, enough that when I was talking at length, I would start coughing, and I didn't want that to be in the video. So I took a week off or so, and now I'm feeling much better, and I'm not coughing, so that's also good. So what I want to show you is, first of all, they've now enacted the Barotec Grove. So their thing, their like asymmetry traits are that they have spores, so they start with the ability to deploy spores at 3 dead worlds to restore life, which I love. They're also intuitive, so they start with free research and access to xenoanthropology technologies. These are the kind of things I love. This kind of asymmetry. I don't know, unrelenting, is that something plus 10 control? That's not like super asymmetric. But the stuff like what these guys will do is pretty asymmetric. I like it. And also they have the command ship. There's a command ship that actually spawns colony ships that I think is also pretty cool. If they could bring the rest of the factions here up to the speed and asymmetric value of Barotec Grove, I would be really happy. Also, their hero portraits are pretty darn good. You know, I think there's a few that are really good. The Barotec Grove here gotten pretty good. These could use some love. I think that's because they haven't actually addressed them yet. Let's see, who else do we have that are pretty good? They're okay. Let's see, the Yor here. Yeah, I think they're also not addressed yet. Maybe. But the Barotec Grove look really good. They're kind of stylized. They have a nice little pop to them. I like them a lot. So I'm pretty excited about that. I haven't said that about the hero portraits pretty much about, maybe except for the navigators. I like their, it's like a stylized look. I like it a lot. And whoever's probably done the navigators did the Barotec Grove. And hopefully they can do all of them, because I really like the stylized look. Anyways, with that being said, there's a lot of upgrades, a lot of updates. I'll go ahead and leave the patch notes in the description below. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to load a game that I've played for a bit, okay? So you can play, you know, kind of, we've played ahead. And I just want to make sure like that we got to a certain point where we weren't just going through the same old motions like I had in the Archaean playthrough that I was playing before. Strangely enough, too, I think the AI has been given a little bit of love as well, because the AI is actually providing a challenge, which before I could just sort of do whatever the heck I wanted to and I would be fine. And now I'm actually behind the Manti here in my starting cluster here. So they want to talk. We have not good experience with it. We hope it will be different with you. So let's see if we can do this. Let's see. I have a trade proposal for you. What do you have? You have some text that I could use. Ocean worlds. You have star bases. I could definitely use star bases. So what do you want for that? Maybe we can give you research districts and Ministry of Tourism. Okay, very well. Let's trade. You know what? I'm good with that because I want star bases really bad. So we're going to go ahead and take that star base set up here, and we're going to go ahead and make some. Oh, I don't have them yet. I guess I have to wait a turn. We'll go ahead and wait a turn. Oh, here's the construction ship. So we'll set that one here in the middle of this like cluster here, this dust cloud where there's a bunch of Illyrium. And then I think there's another spot too. Yeah, over here, right by the black hole, so we can grab the, what is this? Antimatter. That's right. I should have known that. I should have known. Looks like I can't move quite close enough to it. Go there. Let's see if the circumference of the starbase there will be big enough to grab that antimatter there. Alright, we battle for more than planets. If we are the five to claim space itself and the precious resource it provides. Constructors are used to build starbases. Show me. We'll build a couple more starbases. I really like the Grove's ship look too. See, look, those, I mean, like that hero portrait looks great. Really great. I'm really excited about the direction this game is headed in. I just put out a list of games that I think are going to be the best in 2022, and you know, I've been playing pretty much every 4X game in even beta that you can imagine. And this one's at the top of my list because I really feel like they're extraordinarily close to making a very fun asymmetric game that I could replay over and over again. So very excited about seeing where this game goes. I think Galactic Civilizations 4 could be the best of all the games that Stardock's ever made. And I hope that I'm right about that. So, alright, we're going to revive the Arcarian Warrior. And let's see what we're going to do here. Take railguns, or do we go with weak AI? Increase the research. Yeah, we're going to go with research so we can speed up a little bit. Because it looks like our research is low. Yeah, we're 4th. So we're first in happiness, second in money, which is crazy because we only have 91 credits. 8th in influence, 8th in military might, which we could change. One of the ships I got was the commander ship, the Pollen, and it actually increases growth to all worlds in range and food to all worlds in range, which is insane. I think that's great. So it increases it by 30%. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it over here, and it'll probably do a better job. I don't know. Let's see. Let's come over here and see what happens when I bring it over here. Didn't change the food here. I don't know if the radius isn't working yet, but we'll see. Let's see if it changed. Okay, no, yeah, it did. It had changed it. It's now 17, opposed to the 21 that it was before. All right, great. So it looks like I'm gonna be able to grab at least 2. Maybe if I move up just 1, I can take the 3rd. There we go. Construct starbase. Let's do a communication starbase. Alright, so we've gained the Illyrium, built our first starbase. Let's see, we don't have any modules. We just got that technology, so that would make sense. Okay, so we can't. Oh, maybe. Nope. If I move to the left, I'm gonna gain the Illyrium, but I'm gonna lose the antimatter. So we're gonna go ahead and do. Actually, we'll do a military starbase here since we did a communications the other one. First antimatter. There we go. It says we can upgrade it, but we can't. Why are you giving me false hope? Huh? Oh, look at that. So 104. I don't know what that score is, but it's clearly going up faster for them. So even though we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets colonized. Wonder what they've got. I want to see what. Maybe I can telescope take over and see what they're doing over here. I imagine they're probably over here somewhere. There they are. All right. It would be interesting to see where it is that they're so strong. So Jimmy Coin. All right, Jimmy Coin. You're not very happy, are you? I have to manage things. Poor kid. All right, so let's see what we can do to increase happiness here. +1 level approval. You know, this will actually gain some citizens here too. That might be the thing to do. We're gonna do it like on a. What is this? Good for research and manufacturing. Ooh, it's overlapping. That's not good. We could do something that's got influence or approval. I think approval is purple. Yep. All right, so let's actually take. Oop, come back, y'all. We'll take that and we'll put it here instead. All right. Gain some approval. And we're gonna try to like expand a bit more here. So we've gained 291 credits, which is great. That should put us like smack. Oh, you know, it might just keep us in second. Who knows? And then do we have the ability to draft colonists? No, we don't, not yet. But we've got 62 control, so that's good. And then you. Well, your influence here is good. So let's go ahead and keep you here and see what that does for us. We'll center you here. I think I actually had more of a food surplus up here. But we'll see. Alright, so we'll put somebody here. And we're going to go where no tree has gone before. To a class 36 planet. Nice. And then, wow, there's still so many so many planets here. So I went to the forums, actually I went to the Discord to pitch my idea about being able to colonize planets by just selecting a thing. And a few people kind of kicked back at it, but Derek Paxton, the lead designer, said that he loved the idea and he's going to make it happen. So I'm really excited about that, because that's a bit of micro that I'm just not a huge fan of. So we're just going to take the approval bonus there. Interstellar tourism, beam weapon theory, mining missions, xeno research, anomaly detection. Let's see if we can get some more anomalies going. And on top of that, can we build? No, we don't have. Oh, the Stargazer. I believe that might be. Is it a probe? It is a probe, but it's a unique probe. I'd found that in the wreckage of one of these spots here. All right, so what do you want? You give open borders, credits, antimatter exploration, starbases modules, and oceanic world mastery. Except for the credits, I don't mind paying the credits for. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and accept it. It's a decent deal, actually. That might be one of the first times I've ever said the AI has brought a decent deal to the table. I really want to see. Oh, look at that. Look what they've got over here. So, now that we have an exploration treaty, this is all they've got. What is it you guys are doing? So this is a decent planet for sure. And that's an okay planet, but it's not great. How are you so far ahead? I wish there was some sort of espionage so I could see what it is that they're doing. Because I feel like I've expanded pretty well. And I've got some decent stuff going on here. So I don't know how it is that they're ahead of me in pretty much... I mean, they have to be ahead of me in pretty much everything. Unless this is a military thing. If that's the case, then let's go ahead and see about making a ship here. So 0.4 repair per turn, 0.4... Okay, increase hit points based on diligence. You will take that one then. And now the bullate. Do I see any? No, I don't see any pirates. So we'll go ahead and have you explore. Provides a charge that will terraform a planet tile. No, don't worry about that. Let's see what we have to worry about here. We've got 3% crime, which is actually pretty good. Maintenance. So let's look here. So we've got food, which is great. A decent mineral input. And then let's see as far as our output goes. Decent manufacturing, not so great with income. So let's go ahead and add a financial district here. And we could also add, oh, there's already there. So we'll do, let's see, do we have anything with research? There we go. Drop that there for the research bonus on that particular tile. I like it. And then this planet's particularly strong. It could actually be a core world if I wanted it to be. But I haven't really given Abraku very many feeder planets. So we've done the Krim Missionaries thing, so that's great. So I think it's Kepler that's going to have new people. Yep, that's who they are. Why are you not happy? Taxes are too high, expectations. We are population capacity. We are overprotected. We are unprotected. How are you at a population capacity? Like, I want to know what it is that... Like, where's a population capacity? Is it based on the size of the planet? Because it says it's a class 2 planet, so I feel like that's pretty good. Negative 50 control, remove 3 to 5%. No. provides 25 credits. Construction cost negative 75. No. We'll scan the planet here, but I also want to know +2 level to population. There's something we can do. And that's for population. So what is that going to be boosted by? Maybe a food? Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. And I don't think anything does, actually. Alright, good to go. Whatever. Does look like my strength is improved with the one military ship that I have now. So that's definitely part of it, I bet. Alright, we'll load. And we will take... let's do Xeno Entertainment so we can get some of our people happier, and then we'll go down the line. Let's see, the Barotec Grove here. What is this? Precursorily not heavily defended. Heavily defended. Heavily defended. Where's my ship? The Bullet. I almost don't want to send one of those there, actually. So we'll take some bombers, maybe? Yeah, let's build some bombers. Alright, colony ship, and then where's a good spot? Is this a good spot? Yeah, it's alright. That one's okay. That one's good for research. Actually, if we can look here, so we can supposedly... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. We can supposedly click on this and then look at uncolonized planets from here. And send people that way, this way. Tease Garden? I wonder where that is. Okay, it's way up there. But you know, we'll go. And then we're going to go ahead and build some more military ships. So this must be... I imagine... I mean, because look at this. I'm highest in approval, highest in money. Which is insane, because I only have 35 right now. I bet you that's incorrect. It has to be incorrect. On one side of Mimo Colony, save the Zaloxi captain, gain an Zaloxi leader, or rescue the thousands of Mimo. You know, we're going to rescue the colonists. We could use that, so we're going to do it. What ship is that? A probe from where? Where are you from, sirs? Oh, there's some Durantium that I'd really like. And let's see what else we can do here. We're going to go ahead and take another colony ship. And we'll send it. You know, we could use the charge here. So the spores of Yggdrasil, whatever it is, I don't know how to pronounce that. I've seen it so many. Yggdrasil? Yggdrasil? Sure. I've never actually tried to pronounce it. There we go. We're going to come down. So funny thing is that it starts off looking like it doesn't do anything, but then you turn, and then it'll like give it some qualities. All right, let's see. We're going to put the Mimut here. Choose tech. We're going to go with the Avenger missile system. I like it. And then send the constructor down here. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll go ahead and look to see where else we can do something. So +3 level to research. You know, we'll go ahead and pop it there. It'll take 5 turns. That's not bad. We got decent industry output here, so that's good. And our score here shows as much. Alright, so there's ship upgrades available. Where are we going to be upgrading? Our survey ship. Alright, we'll go ahead and give it an Illyrium cell. Upgrade its Illyrium beam attack there. So that's going to be going the way of the Dodo. It sounds like the new system is going to be more like a loot system where you get loot from like various survey sites and combat, and then you're able to use the stuff that you loot and put it onto ships. And then each time that the ships level up, instead they'll just gain HP and defense, I believe. So a little bit more simplified, and then, you know, allows you to kind of, I don't know, almost like play like role playing. It's like I said, that this game, I'm telling you, I really think this is going to be a great game, because like I was saying in the last game, is that I feel like, you know, if there was a way to kind of make you feel like you're more invested in the world. First of all, this map looks great. It looks fantastic. It just, the actual frames per second are fantastic, but the, like, just the way that everything kind of, first of all, it sounds, but also looks and kind of provides this, you know, like some sort of features, map features. It just looks good. But, you know, now that there's going to be kind of like a loot system, well, I mean, it basically is a loot system. I really think that's a great idea. And it's going to take away from the micro for every ship, but allow you to kind of focus on, you know, having a few ships that you really upgrade and make powerful. And I think that's a great idea. So the Stargazer, I believe, it's a probe. So we're just going to have them move. Looks like they can move pretty far in one turn. So yes, we're going to colonize Kepler 4. And what did it become? Yeah, see, it became a pretty decent little planet there. Alright, so I've got my own little corner here. And what is this planet's going to be? Nah, pretty boring. How do I gain more people? So, okay, Nexus in 12 turns. So I need more food, for sure. I guess. Is that why it's this way? Growth per week plus 2. Entertainment district actually improves that? Growth comes from the non-synthetic citizens on your world, but it can be increased by improvements like fertility clinics and hospitals. Excuse me. Not completely gone, obviously. Alright, let's go ahead and scan the planet after they've finished this, and then I'd like to figure out ways to increase our population quickly. Get some hospitals going. Alright, so constructor, build. You can do a communication starbase too. And then we'll have the Duranthium. Very good. Alright. Oh, here's some space monsters. Alright, so what are you? Hold on a second. Oh, I'm about to find out. You have done what we've asked when many aliens would not. We trust you, alien, and wish to make peace with you. So this hasn't been working. The last few times I've been looking at it, +1 control per week doesn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and regular shipments of your tech pods would be appreciated. You know, tech pod hive is great. Hopefully it actually works. Small scavenger gives me either some trade goods. The best tribute is credit, which is authority, and I'm not really that. Compassion, ideology, awareness increases to 3. Compassion's been my thing, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna go with that. And we'll go ahead and start with trade, and then we'll move to subspace next time, I think. Alright, so where was that ship? It was right here. Wow, okay. So a space monster with 6 missile and, I'm sorry, that's 6 ballistic and 4 missile defense. This is a pretty powerful ship. Let's go ahead and take it out. Let's see how it works. Alright, so now we have a bomber. We're going to go ahead and sentry that. And then hopefully we can build some better stuff here soon. Bomber Mark II. Let's go ahead and build the Bomber Mark IIs. Get rid of these. Get out of here. What is that sound? I don't like that sound. There's a sound in my headphones. Hopefully you guys aren't hearing it. It's like a staticky sound that I'm not a big fan of. Alright, there we go. Okay, so I really wish you could see a little bit easier who was what at this level here, but I guess this icon here was meant to give me that. Let's go ahead and see how well we fire. Oh, I still don't fire. That sucks. I can't wait until there is a combat viewer of sorts. Alright, and then go ahead and repair. Alright, good to go. So, tea garden, let's do that. This one's quite a distance away. I'm thinking that we... Oh no! The bullet was destroyed. We can do both. Infiltrate the market, really sick. Wipe out illegals crime market. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. And I hate that the bullet was actually destroyed. Alright, so we can actually do something with this now. So charity plus negative 10% global crime. Ooh, I wonder what's better. So let's look. Can I see what my pollution's like and my crime? My crime's pretty high. Crime's low there, but crime's 10% there. What about pollution? Pollution's 4%. 11%. You know what? We're going to go with dropping the pollution. Sustainability. Alright. And I'm going to come back for you. Just wait. Thanks for killing my person. And by thanks, I mean screw you hard. Alright, so... we have to wait 3 more turns for drafting colonist. What do we have here? Galactic Festival. Plus 7% tourism. Is that going to increase my coffers here? It's a control cost of 10, so let's try it. Then we're going to look at this. 0.84 is where we're at now. And when the turn's over, what are we going to get? Ministry of Trade, which is good. That's going to help me with my money production as well. I'm going to go down this route to see if I can get hospitals and stuff. Trade license, yep, we got it. No, thank you. We're going to leave that bomber. So do I have one? Yes, I do. Okay, good. So I can take this and we'll send it to Tapacu 2. And then there's probably another one. Yes, there is. And then we'll send that to Kotov here. Get a couple trade agreements going here. And then you, I'm going to take because our decay is really high. I'm going to end up probably making that another core world. Actually, I've only got 2 core worlds, and I feel like maybe using this core world to pick up some stuff over here would be good. Let's see what we got for governor candidates. Governor of a manufacturing-based world. That would be really great, but we don't have the money. So that ain't happening. What are factions? What the hell? This is new. It says coming soon still. But now you can... So there's been talk, like with some of these events, you see these things. Warforged, Free Mind. So they give tourism and ship range. Control per turn and growth to colonies. Endless Emporium. Runs the Galactic Bazaar. I would need a Minister of Finance required. And then Warforged. Military to all colonies plus logistics. I like it. Where's the think tank? Now that's gone. So the think tank's gone and now there's factions. This game is always kind of seemingly in shuffle. Alright, so Tablet 4 is a really great planet, but this one is the one I want to make my core world there. I wonder if there's a minimum required. It has to be. Alright, so unfortunately the bullet was destroyed. And I hate you all for that. Drengen colonist, I'm sure we find... You know, we're going to take the money. No Drengen for me. Alright, got some more bombers. So that should be, what do we have here? We have a 4 and a 1. I'm interested to see how heavily defended those are. Wish it would show me, but it does not. So that sucks. What's here? Why can't I build this? Not enough honor space. I have Techapod hives, right? Harmony crystals, Techapod hive. We're getting, yes, +1 from the diplomatic agreement. Great. So that's actually working. Industrial center. Should I drop it here? Yeah, let's go ahead and drop it. Yeah, 3 here. Let's do it. That's gonna make this a pretty powerful colony with regards to manufacturing. And you're not happy. I don't know how to make you happy. I just don't. Taxes are too high. We are at a production population capacity. I thought we did something to finish that. +2 population. But, oh, at 3. That sucks. So let's go ahead and build a shipyard and pop some of these people out of here. And now I see it. 3 out of 3, which means in 4 turns we're about to be screwed. We're going to be over our population. Alright, so Industrial Center completed Arbacanukupidu. And then increases resistance, but we're not too worried about that right now. Let's see, we've got 19 manufacturing. We still got a very small amount of credits building here. -16, that's good. So maybe we should use one of these as a financial district since we've got so many of these manufacturing hexes. Alright, so you want a Techapod hive, an Illyrium, and a Ministry of Trade for mining missions and credits. Nope, sorry, buddy. I will take survey ships. Let's see if you'll give me that for Ministry of Trade and a weak AI. And then maybe I'll give you that. There we go. I could use some survey ships. Thank you. I'm surprised I haven't picked those up yet, actually. So we'll drop some survey ships after we're done. And then now we've got... Oh, survey. Cool. All right, so you go and do your survey thing. All right, it's been 1 solar year. Oh, cool. It's been a solar year since we've done our thing. Yay. All right, well, you know... So let's see here. All right, now we can maybe figure this out. Economic power, I'm stronger. Military power, they're much stronger. Population, we're kind of neck and neck. Influence, I'm stronger. No, they're stronger. Yep, I'm stronger. Manufacturing, I'm much stronger. Research, I'm stronger. Approval, I'm stronger. So everything but prestige, what the shit is that? Faction power is literally coming from their military power. That is all that they're getting. I feel like that's a little calculated incorrectly. Just a wee bit. Alright, we're going to drop you here. No, here. And now that we've got some ships to build, we're going to do that. We're going to colonize something since we need to get rid of somebody before this next citizen pops out and makes everybody unhappy. Even more unhappy. Oh, wow. Okay. What? We flew? We went down the stream thing? We're going down the stream? There's the Terrans. Are you about to go down there? I didn't think we had the ability to do that yet. Looks like we can see some people, even though we aren't there yet. Planetary adaptation, rare frozen world mastery. Increase the reach of our trade networks. I feel like that's something I should take. Or fusion power plants because it's uncommon. But this is rare, least likely to be a research camp. You know, we're going to go ahead and take that while it's here. Yeah, first trade route. There we go. Making it happen. Better mean some more money. 1.22. That's what I'm talking about. And looks like, wow, we're able to see some stuff. But we can't really see what or who they are. I mean, I could tell probably based on their icons, but representation plus 8%, plus 15% global growth. We're going to go ahead and do that and then take representation. No, we're not. I don't have the culture points to do it, but I would if I could. All right. Let's see what we're going to do here next. We're going to probably drop some tourism. Can we do anything with tourism? Financial district? No. We need to do something like a tourism district or something like that. Here is +3 to influence. See, they have the ability to have 9 people here. So they're not even close to being ready for +1 level to tourism. I need Arner Spice. Wonder if they have Arner Spice. Oh, come on. I just want to get some Arner Spice from you. Alright, let's see what else we can do here then. 7 is probably still not enough, although it's more than it was. But we're going to do more. But where are we going to do it? We're going to do it here probably. +1 to population, and we're going to leave that. And then we're going to do it on one of these mini forests. Alright. And then we're going to come down and we're going to... Can we grab somebody yet? This bullate's never going to be gone. It's never coming back. That sucks. The Thorn of Nan. That's mean. I like it. Alright, so we now have 4 ships here. One of which needs to come out, so we're going to go ahead and have you pop on out of there and then do your survey thing. But you, I feel like maybe we should come down and see if we can take out one of these. I don't know, I'm so nervous. Oh, it totally got destroyed. Now I can see what's there. Oh my god. It has one that's got 20 beam. What the hell is that? No, I hate you. That's extraordinarily powerful. Alright, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to call this an episode. Now you've seen 0.70. They're still working on some major game elements here. You know, the factions thing is pretty damn cool. I like that a lot. I still think the point at which they might fall. Oh, look at this. I could do this. Spawn them. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that over there. Spawn a minor monster. I mean, so, like, I guess I should have started with a smaller starting sector. This feels like a lot. And I feel like that's where they're going to get held up, is, like, this game feels like there's so much going on. And I want to make micro as minimal as possible. Like, there's just... I mean, if you want to micro it, that's fine. But I want to feel like most people don't have to do that. So earn prestige by building your empire and completing galactic achievements. So my prestige is much lower than theirs. And yet I don't like their military power. Is that what it is? Like faction power, technology, manufacturing. I feel like these are all things that I should be getting points for, considering that I have the highest in a few of these. And yet I'm not. That seems to be a little wonky. A little wonky donkey. But it looks like I can apply some modules. Maybe I'll do something here, like just defend myself here. But anyways, yeah, I think the problem is that the trap they might fall into is just the amount of micro that feels like it needs to occur at some level. But it depends on how they. I haven't made it outside of my own sector in some time, so I don't know how it's gonna feel. And why am I the one here? Why am I the one in lead? If they're so much more powerful. That's weird. Why am I the one in control of this spot? Yeah, there's some weird stuff. But anyways, yeah, the hope is that, like, it manages to remain manageable. Manages to remain manageable when you start to go into different sectors and stuff like that. It's a lot. There's a lot to do. It's a lot to balance. And I hope they can do it. And the more they can make the game feel asymmetric with each race. I mean, the Barotec Grove feels a bit asymmetric in that they can do this whole converting dead worlds to class 5 planets thing. That's pretty great. But collect their scrap. Let's see. Is there going to be any? I needed some. Nope. So I just hope that they can figure out ways to make this feel manageable when the game gets pretty big, because eventually you're going to be all the way out here. That's the Drengen. I know that. I think that's the Iconian Refuge, whatever. I forgot what they're called now, but as long as they can make it feel manageable when it starts to get really big, I think they could be on to something here really, really great. And I'm really excited about that. And as long as they lean into the asymmetry like I was talking about with the Barotec Grove, this skill is great. And their command ships are even better. So if they can lean onto that a little bit more, that'd be great. Because I think the replayability of a game, increases exponentially when you talk about asymmetric races. So I'll be checking in. I'll do a couple more episodes with this one just to kind of show you. But 0.70 is already, like I said, check down below for the patch notes. It's in great shape. It's really starting to come along. And at this rate, we're talking about 5-6 months before the game's out. Maybe. And they still have some stuff they want to do. And I think the loot system that I talked about earlier was a really good idea. And I'm glad that they're going to implement that. Man, it looks like they've got other stuff that they want to implement as well. So, this game could be their best. I'm really hoping that Epic Money is going to provide something pretty awesome here. So, stay tuned, guys. We'll do another episode or two with this one, and let me know what you want to see. In the meantime, thanks for watching. This is Rob from eXplorminate. Keep exploring.